All right, now let's conclude with the evasion strategy. So you start from a position, but you don't necessarily finish the move from that same position. I love doing that because that's deceptive. And Jiu-Jitsu is all about deception. People say it's the art of submission. No, I say it's the art of deception. Let's go ahead and dig that. So here I have Mr. Mike, and I'm on the mount. Can you scoot more a little bit to the center? Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna bait my partner to reach out for my leg, okay? But one of the things you do, remember what we did earlier on about being diagonal? So instead of being square, you kind of put your pressure there. I kind of lower myself a little bit and I squeeze my knees. And I kind of like, it's like an alligator, you know, I put my shoulder. So I'm actually baiting him to push my leg. Every time he pushes my leg, I move that way and I kind of anchor my foot under that leg. And once I dismount, I'm high on his chest. And we covered that at a earlier time, with the side control submissions, the flat crucifix. Now here, you're trying to defend, I isolated the arm. So hide your arm a little bit. I glue his other arm on my body, stay strong. You can't try to push or whatever. Belly button on the guy's chest. When I rotate my hip, my weight is well distributed. So here, I slide his hand on my leg instead of trying to push my leg. Stay strong. I don't pull my leg. I slide his hand on my leg and I let my knee slide through. Therefore here, I stretch that leg. So if he tries to move, there's no power on that hand. Then I switch my foot so the other shin blocks the wrist so I can post. I put my weight forward, post over here, reconnect the pressure. I do the X, okay, over here. And then I start to put pressure down and grind. So he's already feeling the pain right there, okay? One of the advantages when you do the X, you create double, distance between his arm and the floor. So every time you're pushing the weight down, you're hyperextending the elbow. So let's see now from this side. I'm gonna actually point your head that way. Thank you, sir. So basically here, remember, you're like an alligator. I go diagonal on the guy, move lower a little bit, and then keep that leg there. So he's trying to go that way. I walk and circle in front of him, try to push. Yeah, I kind of here, look. When you kick your leg out, one thing you have to be careful is not to kick into the half guard, okay? So here, stay strong there. So my other leg kind of connects to his foot here, to his leg, and I push the leg in. So if he tries to get the half guard, it's easy for my leg to kick out, okay? Let's see the exercise on the other side. Sorry for the pressure. So here we're going that way. So here, the outside leg, before I kick, comes here and pushes that thigh. Now I kick the leg out, and I have the arm control. Stay strong. Belly button on the chest. Glue the hand, stay strong. Glue the hand on the body. As you rotate, slide the hand, and you kind of stretch your leg. Look, everything is easy. Connect and stretch. Connect and stretch. Back up a little bit. Sometimes I push myself off the ground so I can step. Double X the arm and grind the weight against the elbow. Good job. Thank you. So let's see here now the detail on the X. You don't have to have the X. You can do gable grip, X, or frame, okay? Let me show you the quick difference on all of them. So you start pinning with one leg, trapping the opposing arm, isolating, then you switch, look. Basically here what's really important, I switch and I push myself back so I can get the space for this leg here, okay? The X is when you cross the second arm under the first one. That way, when I level my weight on top of his arm, I have all this distance, that I'm gonna push him against. And eventually here, my shoulder stretch, he's already feeling the pressure and tapping. If you wanna do the gable grip, you don't X, you just gable grip. And basically here, you put the chest on your body and then you kind of lift your shoulder and then you rotate. That's a tap right there. And thirdly, the frame. You go higher on the arm, because when you go higher, it's easy to reach for the wrist, okay? Bend your arm a little bit. Yeah, hold tight my shoulder. So here what you do, you go high. Look what I did. Stay strong, please. Here I'm trying to kind of stretch him, but the arm is grabbing my collar, or he's really trying to fight there. So basically here, I put my elbow a little higher over his elbow. And as I put my chest, I can stretch the arm. It's easy now, look, my shoulder touches the ground, look. Shoulder touches the ground, so if he tries to hide his hand, he cannot go anywhere. The hand goes in front of the face here, connects to his wrist. I push myself back. When I do the pushing back, I get the frame. So a lot of times, people cannot get the frame from here. All I care about is pushing his hand to the ground, push myself back, connect the frame, and now here, I lift his elbow and push the weight forward. Some people will also try to do that with the head push. They align the forehead to the hand and push, okay, with the forehead. Thank you. Do you like these videos? Do you see something that you want to share with your friends? Are you going to come back for more? Guess what? Like and subscribe. And I promise you, we're going to take care of you, send some cool stuff. Don't forget, like, share, and make sure you do your homework. Take care.